Hello and welcome back. Today we are working on part 5 of this sewing folio, and my hopes is to have part 6, the final, and flip through. If you're seeing this now, and I'm sorry it's been a while to video, but I had to film ahead on this because my customer watches my channel and I wanted her to have some surprises because I did see her leaving comments on these videos, and so yeah, I kind of want her to have a bit of surprise when she gets it. So I had a few, not a few, but quite a few custom orders ahead of this one, so it's taken me some time to get back to it. This morning I figured out my closure. That is where my biggest headache is the closure. I'm kind of sort of happy with what I have here, but in the future I will be working on that kind of thing. So what I did was put a hitch post here and a hair tie. I'm not crazy about the hair ties. I don't mind them. It's just I kind of wanted something a little bit more, and I just could not, wrap my head around it, and it just was getting to take too long. The one thing I did not want to do was to put a hole in the back here where I've seen that done, and that's okay. It just wasn't something I wanted to do. So what I did was I cut 2 pieces of these are the green hanging folders. If you find these at a reasonable price, pick them up because they're great for scrappy stuff, for thick cardboard stuff, tags, all kinds of things. I glued 2 pieces together and I just kind of figured out a size. I don't know, this is like 1.5, maybe by 1.5. And then I took this off. I figured out where I wanted this, and I put this in a little bit without hitting her leg, because after I get everything put together I'm going to stitch all the way around. So I wanted to make sure I had enough clearance there to do that. And then once I had that figured out, I closed it like that and just put a took a marker and put a mark here where this hole needed to be. Then I lined this up where I wanted it and just punched a hole with my big bite here and then glued that on. All I did was glue the 2 pieces together with the 3-in-1 and then glued it on with the 3-in-1. That way it's just like, it'll be like within, and there'll be no rough surface here. And I'm hoping I'll have to go real slow when I get to that point to sew around there because there's an awful lot of thickness there. But I do use a embroidery needle in my sewing machine, so it's like an industrial needle. You can use a jean needle for jeans. Sorry, let me take a quick drink here. So I need to get this thing done and to my customer so I can move on to my next order. So what I did was I was playing around, I made a template. And what really got me kick-started on getting this going was I watched Nick the Booksmith. And I'll try to link her video below. Very simple, quick and easy. I just love how she explained everything. And it just got me in the direction I needed to get this done. I love the way she did her closure. She used like a piece of leather belt and the hitch post, which is awesome. I don't have any of that and I didn't want to go out. but that was really cool. So I made a mock-up, and I'll link. I don't want to go into detail. I'll just link her video. She's really good at tying in signatures and all of that, and making cool things. So then I made this, and then I thought, well, it's not really the color I want, but this is out of that green paper, so I'll just save that. Because these are, the pages are smaller than my cover, I had to figure out, like with this, I made this to go in there, and she suggested make it and then check to see if your book's going to close. If it's tight, if it's rubbing, just skim a little bit off, because you want it, you don't want any resistance there. Then I fold it in half, found my center on this, and I marked it, but you can't see it, but that's where my holes are. Right here, I've already put my holes in there. So my holes are there, so I'll have 3. I'm going to do a hidden spine. So there's one there, and one there. Oops, that's my top. Make sure you mark your top, because your holes can differ. But there's plenty of videos on that. I'm not an expert by any means. So there's that. So I'm going to sew these in. I have these all done. Okay, that's my front page. And what I did was, my customer, the last one I made only had 2 signatures. They wanted the extra signature for more pockets. So what I did was I alternated the big pocket, then the pocket for the medium ribbon holders, then the small, another big pocket, and so on and so on. So I alternated them like that. And that'll be, so those are like that. So what I need to do is sew these to here, and I don't know if I want to do it on camera, but I am. Let's see. I first, that's the back, need to glue my ribbon. I want to put some ribbon on here, and I have this ribbon here that I just tea stained this morning, and I got this from Meg over at Chasing Retro. You can get a little bag of really cool different types of ribbons and stuff like that, and I found this one in here that I really love, and that'll work out great because this is my plan. I've already, this is going to be the inside cover here. Oops, let me take this off. I'm going to take the front part off and maybe put a little dab of glue. Let me put a little dab. Will that still turn though? Yeah, I think I'll be all right. Let me put a little dab of glue on that. I'll put it on here. I just don't want it to pop out, but I don't want that bulk while I'm working on it. Oh, that don't. Oh my word. Just gonna stick that in there. Leave that. Now I'm gonna leave the top part off. Hopefully that'll stay in and not fall out. Okay, this is the plan. I took that white fabric that I had, this eyelet fabric, and I tea stained it. This is going to go on the inside cover. Oops, that did pop out doing that. I hope that doesn't give me a problem. Kind of concerned now. Let me put this on until I'm ready. There we go. Maybe that'll help it. Okay, so this is going to go here, and then this is going to go here, and basically this is that white eyelet fabric I used on the last one, and I tea stained it, and then I glued it to tea stain file folder because I wanted that look. I wanted that grungy look. So that's going to go there. This puts a little bit of bulk there, but not too bad. And I used the Heat and Bond. This is the heavy duty. I just get it at Joann's when I go in. I get a couple yards of it and it lasts me for quite a while. So, and you just iron it. Iron it on one section. If you want me to do a video on it, I will, but there's plenty of videos out there on it. I glued it to, I adhered it to the folder first, then peeled off the sticky. It's got the glue on front and back. Then I put the fabric on and in heat set that with no steam. It takes a while. And you just have to be patient with it. And I just take a piece of wow, it's not tracing paper, it's the wax, it's not wax paper, it's the oh goodness me, hang on. It's going to be one of those videos. Parchment paper. Just take you a piece of that and have enough piece for, you know, front and back, because there is glue here and here, and you don't want it to stick to your surface that you're ironing on or stick to your iron. So if you have a piece that covers front and back, you can just give it good heat, excuse me, and get that set. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. It took me a while to figure all this out, I'm telling you. I have been really struggling. And then this will go in the center. And this is just popping up because it's double thickness and got glue on it. This is going to go in the center here, like so. But I'm going to put it on here. So I think I'm just going to put this right in the smack in the middle here. Glue this on real quick. All right, let me move this out of the way, because I want this on before I sew this. So probably if I use my thing here. Just trying to think what kind of glue I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use the 3-in-1. So front and back. Okay, the raised edge, they say, is the front. All right, so let me get I'll just do it on this. I'm just going to glue this down right there in the middle. Try to get it straight. Do it like that. Okay. I might tape this ruler down. I'm just going to do it on my table where I can see. Sorry about that. Okay. Just want to make sure I have equal distance on each side. Okay. Then if I put this here, I can put glue on this and just slap it down. It'll be slapped down like this. Okay, let me just put some glue on this side. I have to think. All right. Right? Yeah. I should have already had this glued, so it'll be dry. I probably could have used glue stick, but let me try to smooth that out a little bit. Okay. Just so I have a guide. Top. Hang on, I gotta switch this because I want this on that side, this to the back of the book. I'm probably going to get glue on my table, but it'll come off. This way here, pretty much, kind of, sort of. Hopefully. Not too bad. Okay, I can still see my holes, kind of. Right. Can't really see that hole. There we go. I think I'm gonna be good. I can't see these holes. And how I made these holes, there we go, is I use this tool here. Really cool tool, and it's by We Are Memory Keepers, and you can put your project in here. I don't want to take too much time because this video will be long again. You just put your paper in here. I kind of figured out where I already had my center where I wanted it, like that, and then you just put this down. You can do longer papers. I would do longer papers than this one here, and then just poke your holes, figure out where you want your holes. I used, I think I can slip it out right here. And that screws in. You can screw it in down here too, but I didn't need to do that. I just held on to it. Flip this over. This is the guide that I use down here. I kind of lined it up with the holes and then butted up against that rail right there. That was very helpful. And then put this on. Hopefully my holes are still lined up. Yeah, there's my hole right there. And then you just secure these down and it'll hold your paper for you, so you can mark your holes and they won't be all over the place. So I really like this. Okay, I'll leave that in there. And it comes with a pokey tool. This one works better in here because it has the smaller holes. It comes with thread and it came with needles. It didn't come with this plastic case. This is just from some dental floss stuff. And I just saved those because they're nice for smalls. Okay. But I really like this. I use it a lot for doing template holes. So there's that. Okay, back on track. Let's see here. Okay, so I think that's hopefully where I want to be. And this is going to go right here. And then this is going to go under here. So I think I need to put, gonna have enough. Maybe I need to erase those pencil lines because I had to cut this a little bit smaller than that to get it to open and close. I'm just gonna get that pencil off there. And this is all just tea stain file folder, so okay, I think it'll be all right. All right, so this will go here, like so, be glued in there after I put the signatures on it, and then I'm just trying to think this out step by step. I'm thinking that this needs to be in there first, or not. Glue that and then work. Yeah, because what if I get this over too far and I can't fit this in? That would be a problem. Okay, that's the top part, yeah. See, I wanted this ruffle part on the inside cover. So I'll glue those after I get these down. So I'll do the signatures first. That'll probably be a funny thing to see, but let me, I think I want my, I'm not going to use the needle that I got with my kit. I've got a bigger needle here that's easier for me to handle. Just going to run this thread through this beeswax a little bit. This is just thread I got on Amazon, and it said it was for bookbinding, but I thought it was wax, but it's not. So I'm just going to give it a good wax. Just run it through. Okay, that should be good. All right, here we go. All right, this is my first, so I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to come from the back side in because I want my knot to be that way. So I'm not an expert by doing this. There's plenty of videos. I'm just learning. Trying to get up confidence to do it more. So hard to see the hole there. So I'm going to come back at the bottom. You can either go to the bottom or the top. Okay. I'm all twisted. Once I get one in, I'll be able to handle it a little bit better. And the other issue too is I don't have a lot of mobility with my hands. I have these two fingers here that I cannot close. This is as far as I could close them, and they really hurt to touch anything or bend them, so, but I still keep on chugging. Okay. I probably could cut that off the roll, but once I get one in, it'll be a little easier to handle. So I'm going to come back up to the top. Hopefully I'm doing this right. If not, let me know. So I know. And then I'm going to come back to the middle and try not to split my thread. Oops, is that the right one? Hang on, this lace is... Okay, we're going to have one thread on one side and one on the other. Okay. I think I did it. All right, I got way too much thread, so I'm going to pull some back. Make sure I pull the right one. Oh. Okay. This thread. There we go. All right. Now I can make sure it's tight. It's pretty tight. Just going to knot it. And because this is thick thread and it's not really wax, I mean, I can feel the wax that I put on it. I'm going to tie it 3 times. Okay. Sweating bullets. Okay, let's do the next one. And that would be this one here. Yep. Okay, I'm going to come from the back side. Let me just wax a little bit more. This will be another one of those long videos, but I'm getting her done. Lost my needle. All right. Once these are sewn in, I'll feel a lot better. Okay, I'm going to come in from the back side in the middle. Oops. Okay. Making sure everything is right side up. There's the back. Okay. And I'm just going to go here. Don't really matter. Try to find my hole here. I hear the farmer across the street, he's haying. I'm going to stay inside today because that haying stuff really gets me. Okay, so I'm going to go back here to the bottom and try to get through the middle. Oops. I hook my thread. Hang on, I need to get my wits about me here. Just want to get my thread through safely. There we go. All right, where are you? No poking the thread. Ooh, I did pretty good on that, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Get rid of the needle if I can. There we go. All that wax I put on there, it wanted to hold itself. All right. I'm going to try to pull out a little bit of thread. Oops. No, I think that was the right one. There we go. No, see, what I did, I went through my thread. Okay, that thread is compromised. I wouldn't be comfortable with it because I split the thread. I can use this for something. Sorry about that, but let's try the method. Do 1, 2, and a little bit. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, let's make sure everybody's in their upright position. There we go. I'm going to go from the back. The more you do, the more you learn. I see my little wax pieces are falling everywhere. Okay, gonna go in the middle. Okay, this is very fiddly for me, but I do have a lot of patience, and I'm just sorry I'm taking so long. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the bottom. It's that middle part I couldn't see, and I split my thread. And plus having to share it, and I can't bring it close to me. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Just gotta help it along. Okay. I think it helps to cut your thread off. Have just enough. Okay. Make sure that's tight. Sorry for the grunting noises, but not going to worry about thread here. I'll tie it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm going to cut them kind of long because I may secure them. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so I need one more. So we'll do 1, 2, and a little bit. Here we go. I like it waxed. I think it helps with tying. Oops. All right. Last one. Okay. Make sure everybody's in their upright position. Those look really good. Oh yeah, I like the lace behind. Thank you, Meg, for the lace. All right, go from the back side in. Oops. Either top or bottom. I gotta look. I gotta cheat. Okay. There's that one. There's that one. I think I need more thread. Hold. There we go. And then there. And my troubled one. I'm going to flip this over. Just make sure everything's tight before I do that. Where's my thread? Yeah, that's where it was giving me, because it was loose, so it was taking up the whole hole, being loose like that. All right. This thread is pretty thick too. Sorry, I had it like right down to my eyeball. Okay, there's that. Just gonna smooth that away. Are we in? Did it split my thread? It's on my thread. Can't do that. Please. Did I do it? So excited. Let's see. Okay, it needs to be tighter. Okay. Let me see what's tight. That's tight. All right, I'm tying it. Okay, there we go. Never thought I'd show that on camera. That's a shocker. Okay, there we go. So then I gotta figure out something with these. Do I really want them in the way? This is gonna be glued down. I think I just want to tack them just so, just a little bit. Yeah. Maybe fit in there? No. Okay. And I'm going to snip this. There we go. Just so they don't flop around. And I have peace of mind that they're secure. Who knows? This thread. Okay. So next time I share this will be video 6, part 5, or no, I'm sorry, part 6, and I will do a flip through because I have goodies to put in it. But I won't share these videos until my customer has this in her hands because she's a peeker. And then I have 2 more of these to do after this one, but I can take my time on those. This is probably so unnecessary, but oh, I don't know why I use those hands, those fingers, they just don't work. Okay, just want to clip this off. All right. Now I'm all gluey. Okay, so that was scary. It looked like it was upside down. So now this has to be glued to the center. And I'm just going to glue the cardboard part. Just this part here. The lace is going to go on top of these. So, hang on, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Okay. All right, let me glue this down. And that worked out really well. Let me have that back. Just want to make sure when I put it down it's in the right direction. That would be horrible. Am I ready to do this? Yeah, I'm ready to do this. This one has been the most challenging because everything needed to be grungy, and it's, you know, I don't do a lot of grungy stuff. I can do grungy. I know I can. So yeah, so just, you know, having prepared lace and stuff and figuring out what I wanted to use for lace and then making sure it was tea stained. Like this lace here was white and I had to tea stain it this morning. All right, so I should have taped that lace up here and here so it doesn't move. Okay, here we go. I put enough glue so I'll have wiggle room. And this is where Nick said to make sure that you can close your book like this when you put it in and it's not going to bind up. So that feels pretty good. It's just very challenging the way I have my pages. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to slowly poke everything down. I can't do it there. And I don't want to move my lace around. Try to get what I can. Okay, see, I gotta do something here. Where's that other piece of tape? I don't want it ripping something. Okay, so now I need to go in here and get these down. Hopefully I got it straight. Yep, I think I did. So I want that to stick really good because it's going to hold this signatures in. And there's going to be weight in the pockets too. That's what I worry about. Just going to take my time and make sure that it's adhered good. I think that part is. I'm thinking maybe only 2 knots is good enough because this knot here, I feel it's kind of bulky. So note to self, don't get crazy with the knots. Okay, let me try to go in the middle here and try to, I don't want to push it down because it'll pull up. Yeah, see, I feel my knots are kind of bulky, so note to self. And this thread's pretty thick too. I don't know, it said bookbinding thread, but I don't know. And I'm going to try to use it up. Okay, let me put these back up just so I can make sure I'm still down. Okay, I think I'm good. That looks pretty straight. Okay, next thing will be getting it to glue over these things. So thinking I need something. What do I need? I don't want to make a mark on these. Rubber band. There we go. That won't hurt anything. Okay, so there's that. I think I'm stuck. I think it's stuck. And I can just trim this off. Or, yeah, I trim it. After I get everything, trim it. I do have this lace here that I tea stained. It's it's one of these. Is it this one? It's this one here. I just got it at a church sale. A bunch of it. So that was a big score. Yeah, it was this one here and I just tea stained it. Come out really good. I'm going to put that on the spine. Like this. Something like that. So there's that. I need to iron it because it got all crinkly, and before I put it on the spine I want to iron it so it's flat. So now I got to figure out how to get these puppies down here. I'm a little tall, but I can cut it, and I am going to sew around it. So let's see what this is going to look butted up to that. Oh yeah, that's going to look really good. Okay, so what I need to do is get rid of this bulk because it's And I think I'm going to use my 3-in-1. On my last one, I used double stick tape, and it was a nightmare getting it lined up. Okay, that feels like it's taking, it's going to stay. So I think I'm going to use my 3-in-1 just so I have some time to play. And I know it's a little bit long, but I can cut that. So yeah, let me do that. Okay. This is scary. Yeah, I'm just going to be generous with it. And then once this is dry, I'll be able to sew around it. Put some pockets on the inside, front and back. I'll figure something out. And then fill my made pockets with items that I made for her. Okay. I'm really concerned about the edge. Just wondering if I don't smooth that out. I think I'll take too much time trying to smooth it out. Maybe I'll put a little bit of glue here. Just along here. I just want to make sure I get good contact there. Okay. I'm only going to line up one edge. I'll cut the top off. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And I can do a little trimming. I'm just butting it up against that spine piece there. It's just going to be challenging right here. I can put that little thing back in. Uh-oh, what did I do? Just so that don't fall out. There we go. Okay. Just going to give it a varnish. I see I need some glue in there. Like right here. Just going to fill it because my lace will cover that. See, I didn't have this much time to work with the double stick tape. It was horrible. Oh, I got up too high, but I think I'm okay. I think I'll be all right. Just want to give it some time. Pushing it the attention that it needs. I don't want to ruin the cover. And I will round the corners to, I don't know if I'll put book corners on it or not. Just I want to make sure that that sticks. All right, let's see what we're looking like over here. That just doesn't want to stay down. I probably should have had some drying time with it like this for the spine. Okay. Yeah, it just makes it difficult with this hitch post on there. And this is how grungy this pattern was. It has writing on it. It was torn and everything. If you look back in the beginning of the video, I share how I added to it to make it whole. Okay, so that feels really good now. So I'll glue that down. Let me put the back piece on. I'll end the video here, and then when I come back, I'll share, because all I have to do is glue down how this worked out. So let's see, I'm at 57 minutes, so I'll go a little bit over an hour, but I just want to show getting that on. I am gonna put a little bit more glue here. I might have not got enough glue to the edge there. So let me just push that down a little bit. Just lean it while I'm gluing. And I might put some extra glue around here. This will fill up once I put stuff in there. What did I have? Oh yeah. How I tested it is I put a CD case in there to mimic the bulk that would go in there. So see, yeah, it'll be all right. Probably would be less than that. That's a little bit much, but I think it's going to work out. Just wondering if I probably what I should have done, and what I will do with my next one, is make my own spine so it's thicker than just the file folder, because this is just the file folder. I mean, I have that on there too, but I don't know. I've got this extra pocket piece in there too, so okay, I'm gonna, hopefully you can see what I'm doing, and put some glue on here. Let me just get an idea of where I want to lay that, like that. Okay, this will be tricky. I'm going to try not to get glue on that. So, let's see, I need the big one. try to be generous, especially around the outside, because I want it to stick down. I'll have to wait for it to dry really good before I do my sewing. And I think I'm going to put some around here just to fill in. And then a little bit right here. Okay. Oops, I got that in there, didn't I? Should have taped it up. All right. My hands are, I got so much glue. Okay, and push that up to there. Make sure I'm good here. Okay. I gotta figure out something with closures for future because this bulky is. All right. I've got trimming at the top to do, and then this lace, once I get it down, I'll be able to trim it. Just want to make sure that this is going to stay. I mean, I'm going to sew around. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through there with my sewing machine, so it'll be a sight to see. Okay. I think it's going to get as good as it's going to get. Just want to make sure that this is down good. I can kind of see the outline of that. Okay. So that would close like that. Once I have everything in there, be like that. That's a little bit much, but yeah. Is that one thicker? This one is skinnier. Let's put this one in there. Yeah, that's a little bit much too, but I will have some bulk. But there's a little give in that too. I got a little glue on there, so I'll have to clean that up with my little eraser. All right, so I think I'm good. This side went pretty good, and I'm going to, the top, I'm going to trim with my rotary cutter. Because if I try to do it with my scissors, they'll veer off and I'll just end up cutting the book. So just need to glue this down here. And let's see, how do I want to do that? I'll just use my, piece of lace by my foot and I didn't know what it was. Okay, I'm going to put glue. That's what I'm going to do. Just takes me a minute to think what I want to do. Do I want to use this little one? Just going to try to tack it down. No, I don't want I shouldn't have went down low because I don't want the glue to show, but I try to go in the detail. I can add more glue after. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oops. Time to make the donuts. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to glue the other side and end the video here. I'm hoping when I'm able to sew on this. I do have an industrial sewing machine. I haven't used it in a while. It will sew on leather and several thicknesses of jean material. I don't know, I might have to do a test. All right, this is just going to do it. Do it right there. Oops. Making a mess. Pretty. Here's my little doohickey. There it is. Yeah, I don't like it showing through, but let me see if a piece of paper will take that excess off. Yep, still shows. Okay, might have to put an extra trim there, but I think we're good. Oops. I'll have to do a little bit more trimming there once I cut this part off, but I want to do that with my rotary. There we go. Add a little bit more glue there. Okay, that's it for this video. This is part 5. In part 6, when I come back, it will be a flip through, because you kind of get the idea. Because I'm just going to add a pocket here, and I'm going to add a pocket here, and I need to sign it somewhere. I might sign it down here. I am going to round the corners. I may put book corners on it. I'm not sure. I'm going to trim these up, true them up. Other than that, I think it turned out really well. Once I get the goodies in there, that'll tighten that up a little bit. But there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 page pockets plus a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back. Really, really love how that turned out. I love it. And I show, I think in my first video, how I made this piece of pattern to fit here, where I added tea stained what was it, tea stained paper? I think I glued it to tea stained paper. I don't know, you have to look at watch the video. But yeah, I'm happy with the choices of my fabrics and laces, so I hope she loves it. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.